Another topic we're interested in as we look ahead to winter: how will the city keep our roads safe if we have another big snow or ice storm like we had last year? The city just revealed its SALT plan, so joining us now with more on this from the Portland Bureau of Transportation, we have Dylan Rivera in studio today. Let's start peppering him with the questions, Kathy.
Oh yeah, and they definitely are about the SALT, because when the city came out with its winter plan, Dylan, that was the headline. You know, PBOT to use SALT this year. Why the change?
Well, we tested SALT on our roads last winter, first with the Seattle Department of Transportation, using their help and their supplies, and then secondly with our own purchase of 100 tons of salt last February. And it seemed to be effective and also safe for the environment.
I mean, this is the fallout, I would have to assume, because of that huge winter we had last year. I mean, I've lived here for 17 years, and before last winter, I would have said, I don't need a shovel. I don't know if we need the salt. It seems like we're okay, but that was extreme last year.
It really was a record-setting winter in many ways. Parts of Portland had a foot of snow in less than 24 hours. That just doesn't happen here very often at all. It had been decades since we had that level of snow and repeated events over and over.
So do you think if we still had if we had a normal winter last year, would we still be talking about Portland attacking the winter season without salt, or was this coming anyway?
You know, I think folks have been interested in road salt for a while. There's been, but last winter probably heightened the concern that we heard from folks.
So now that Portland has said yes to SALT, where and when will it be used?
Very strategically, we've identified actually 7 roads that are critical roads and high elevation that we have typically had to close because of crashes, and critical links like to OHSU, Sam Jackson Park Road, West Burnside, which links Washington County and Portland, Going Street in North Portland, which is the key route to Swan Island, and on the east side, Mount Scott and 112th, Germantown Skyline, some of the roads you'd expect on the West Hills as well.
All the roads we send our crews to,
right,
because that's where the worst of it is.
That's right.
You know, in addition to really the city having a plan, you'd like each of us to have a plan. So part of the city's plan includes education for the public in what to carry in their car.
Absolutely. Winter weather can surprise us. We found that even with the best weather forecasts, they can only give us sort of a window of time. The best advice is to really be prepared, have a plan, have a kit in your car.
And the kit you've brought, wow, a big kit over here. I don't know if I have a car big enough now. But you're talking about carrying what specifically?
Right, so most of the things here are for your trunk. The exception of this big snow shovel, which is for your sidewalk, and keep that at home. But essential, number one on your list should be snow chains. Everyone with a car in the Portland area should have snow chains. You should practice using them in clear weather. Find a safe parking lot or your driveway to put them on so you know how they work before you're out in a storm.
I see water supply there, as well as flashlight batteries. And is that rock salt there at the end that you're advocating to keep around?
That's right. For home use, that'll help you clear your sidewalk. Every property owner is responsible for clearing their sidewalk, tenants as well. Everyone really needs to help out and clear your sidewalk so your neighbors can walk safely to transit. That's the number one thing you can do in winter weather, is avoid travel, delay it if possible, take transit, and if you feel like you must be on the roads in a car, have your snow chains, have your kit in case you're stranded.
You know, this brings me to a Christmas gift idea. 3 years ago, my mother-in-law bought my wife snow tires for her car. I'm thinking, wow, you got snow tires for Christmas? That's a lame gift. But then last year, I was like, whoa, those were awesome. That was a great gift.
What better way to say I love you?
Right.
Dylan, thanks so much for coming by today. We certainly appreciate it.
You bet. Thanks
He's
for
all ready, you see there in the jacket.